Hello, welcome to a new week of reading. I am 70 pages in the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I wasn't really able to read much today, and I don't know. I'm still not into the story so much. I mean, I think it's mainly because I'm reading it too slowly. Like, I'm only reading like 5 pages and then I'll take a break, 5 more pages, then 10, then a few more, and then so it's like I'm going to choppy. Like the story is choppy in my head, and I'm losing like traction because I'm not reading like 50 pages at one sitting. So that's not the book's fault, I think. It's just been a pretty busy day. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get to read more of this. I just finished a drama I was watching, so definitely will free up my time because the drama that I want to watch next is still not done. So I need to wait like 2 to 3 more weeks before it's finished. So there's that. So I will definitely be able to focus on this book and the next. So yeah, that's it for today. Nothing much to update. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello. So end of the night update. Today is Tuesday, February 9th. So I'm on page 162 of the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm liking it so far. I mean, the first 70-80 pages were very confusing. I mean, I feel like the character, I was so confused about what's happening. We were like suddenly thrust into something, and obviously it's weird and impossible. So it feels really confusing. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because as a reader, before, starting this one, obviously the premise already stated that this person, Aiden Bishop, wakes up every day on the same day, but on a body of a different guest, to try to figure out how Evelyn dies, like who killed Evelyn Hardcastle. And even still, it was very confusing because we didn't know how it was happening or why it's happening. I mean, at this point, we still don't know who he is. We only know his name. But I don't know, maybe it's because I read it like the first 70 pages over the course of 2-3 days. That's why it feels very confusing to me. Maybe that's just me. I definitely, books like this, you definitely need to read a good amount before stopping and not chopping it off into very, very small parts over the day. So I guess that's my fault. So yeah. Oh, and Love and Misadventure also started reading already. Since it's a poem, I'm already like more than halfway through. So, and I mean, it's like 150 pages less than. So I'm like on page 85, almost 90, I think. So definitely gonna finish that soon. But as I said, I do want to focus on this one too. So before I continue that one, I need to read a good majority of this book, because that one I can finish in one sitting. So yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow I hope I'll get to read a little bit more. I am enjoying this because everything started clearing up. I don't know. I think it's just me, but it feels like things are happening and we're starting to get a clearer idea of what's going on, and at least of, just a nice base foundation of the events. So, yeah. That's it for today. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Hello. It's Thursday, February 21. I didn't update last night because I was very sleepy and I just wanted to sleep. So today I'm updating you guys about what I read yesterday, because I am on page 280 of 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and we're definitely learning more about the events of the actual death of Evelyn Hardcastle, and we're learning more and more and more about the people around Evelyn Hardcastle. And, definitely because we are trying to solve her murder, we are learning about what their possible motives are. And it's very interesting. It is. The only thing that is the thing that's really nagging me is the fact that our main character, Aiden Bishop, doesn't really question a lot of things. Like, you would think, as someone who doesn't remember anything and realizes he wakes up in a person's different so that he could solve the murder, will have more questions. Like, why is this happening? Why him? Why this murder? What is all this thing that's happening? How is this happening? You would think that he'd have those questions. I mean, he did ask a lot of the whys, but he's not asking the hows. Like, if I was in his position, I would be like, how is this even possible? Like, is this just a concept that's already acceptable in this world? Because I did not get that. Like, is this actually happening to a lot of people, or a good number of people, that it's already acceptable? Like, do people actually go to around people's different bodies because they're witnesses of a murder to solve the murder? Do they do that? Is that a thing? I don't know. But that's a question that I need answered, or I need to have Aiden ask. Like, we still don't know this particular world that is here in this book, and the hows of the fact that he's repeating each day in a body of different host. Like, you would have those questions, like, how is this happening? Like, I don't think this is normal. It's not normal. That doesn't really happen. So, you would think that he'd have questions like that. I mean, of course, the main thing about this book is the murder. But what's interesting about this particular premise is the fact that he's going through the same day again and again in a different body of a host. It's one of the witnesses of the murder. So, you would ask those questions. It's a natural thing. You won't just go, okay, I'll do it. That's the only way I can escape this place. You would ask, what is this place? How is this, So that's the only thing that's really nagging me. Like, yeah, it's interesting, but I can't, like, fully get into it because I have those questions myself. And the main character is not asking those questions. He's not wondering. He's not trying to also figure out how the whole thing is happening. So, yeah, I don't know. That's really the only thing that is nagging me. I mean, the people around Evelyn Hardcastle and the murder and the witnesses and the people around those witnesses are very interesting. It's just that thing, it's really affecting my disposition towards this book. And when I'm reading it, I feel so detached from it because I feel like the character isn't asking very important questions about the whole situation. I mean, I get it, you're solving a murder, but why are you the one solving the murder? Why is the solving of the murder in this particular way? I don't know. It's nagging me, it's annoying me. Yeah. So yeah, that's my update. I didn't read anything today. Definitely my goal for tomorrow is to finish this and Langleaf's book. Langleaf's book, I'm gonna finish it in one sitting, definitely. Because I only have like 70 pages left. This one's gonna take me longer, but I had to. So yeah. I'll see you guys when I update you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can start a new book. I really want to get into Winter's Promise. That's a huge book. I might be able to finish that. Yeah, I might be able to finish it before the month ends. But I also need to read some of the other books here, but yeah. We'll see you for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello. It is the end of February 22, Friday, and I finished the 2 books that I have been reading the past few days. So I finished Love and Misadventure by Langleaf, and predictably, obviously, I loved it. I really enjoyed her poems. I need to read more poem books. I do. Because I do love poems. And yeah, I should read more of them and prose and all of that. So, love. And The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I wanted to love this book. Like, the first few chapters, I was very positive. Like, okay, it might just be a slow start, and then when we start picking things up, when things start picking up, it'll be really good. I didn't really like it. Like, the questions that I had, that I, raised in the previous update that I had, were answered pretty much the last 50 pages. Like, the questions were raised and they were answered. When it was one of the first few things you would ask if you were the main character, So that was just like the last few, like, the resolution just became so rushed. And this is 400 pages. It has a good bulk. The middle was very slow. Like, yeah, we pick up from the beginning, definitely, but there's a lot of confusion for me in the middle, because just the whole world, the whole like scenario, the whole story just didn't make sense to me, because I had those questions that, it pertains to the whole situation, the whole world, and like it's all over the place. I couldn't get into it because I had those questions, as I said. So, oh, and also, I read Sean David Hutchinson's review of this, a short review of this book in Goodreads, and he did raise a very good criticism. Like, just one certain criticism that he did say. He did state, in his review, which I agree with. Like, it's spoilery. No, wait, no, not really. It's a little bit spoilery because it tells you about the two characters that, the two people that Aiden, the main character, inhabits within this book, and like descriptions of them. So I do agree with her. So with him. So yeah, I wanted to like it. Really, it's just that the world, and yeah, that scene, honestly, and I don't know. I felt like the ending. I mean, for a lot of mystery thrillers like this, you would want the ending to be something that you didn't really see coming, but at the same time would make sense to you. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, you see how certain things that you didn't think would connected. And it just didn't happen with the ending here and, the resolution. So, yeah, I was very disappointed. But I have started reading A Winter's Promise by Christine. Is it Christine Dabos? Catherine Dabos? Christelle Dabos. Christelle Dabos. Because the author's name is not in the... Yeah, oh, it's on the side. It's not in front. So this is a French novel, I believe. A French quartet. And this is translated... Oh, there it is. That's her name. It was very... and I've only read like the first chapter, but I really liked it, like the first 28 pages. But I really liked it so far. I really enjoyed the first chapter, and I feel like I'm going to love the main character. So I'm very positive with this. I hope it's good. So yeah, that is it for today. I'll update you guys tomorrow. Also, I'm going to be changing my vlogs again. I'm gonna be moving it backwards another day again. So I will end this vlog tomorrow on Saturday and start the next vlog on Sunday, so that I'll have Saturday to edit it and then upload it on Sunday, or edit it on Sunday and upload it Sunday, or Monday morning. So I'm not like hurrying, or I'm not rushing on Sunday to edit. So yeah, that's it for today. Hi, it's the morning of February 24, Sunday. I said that I was going to end this vlog yesterday, but we came home really late yesterday. So literally when we got home, I just cleaned my face and went to bed. So yeah, yesterday I read up to page 91 of A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabos. And this morning I read a little bit more. I'm on page 126, just 30 pages so far. And my mom said that we're gonna come back to the house and probably spend the whole day there, because we need to help with laying down the floor, and that's like one of the last things that we need to do for the house, and that is going to take a while, so we need to help. So yeah, I don't know how much more I can read today, but yeah, that is it for this vlog right here. I know I ended it on a Sunday, but this is my Saturday update. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. You can check out some of my other videos right here, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.